Hi guys, welcome back to Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. Today's episode continues the Harbingers of Hate questline. And from what I can sort of understand of how it's played out so far, this seems like it might be the last one in this questline. So the name of this mission is the Inferius Eternam. So we'll jump right into it. I'll cover a bit of like last episode, and we had some stuff on the ship with Ragnar. So on the ship, we received a message from Helena Goslar telling us that the Inferius Eternam had revealed itself at Nereus 4 and had started a massive planetary bombardment, and she said it reeks of desperation. She's basically implying that the Black Legion have been forced back so much now that, you know, they're getting desperate and need to do something to wreak as much havoc as possible or cause as much damage as possible to disrupt us. This is led by Lord Antaroz, the Bringer of Damnation. A Callidus Assassin was sent to deal with him, but failed in a mission. And we're getting onto this ship because the Callidus Assassin did, however, leave a beacon for us next to the bridge. So here we go. I'm kind of hoping, for a guy called Bringer of Damnation, please give me like a Demon Prince or something. Like, make it something special.
Unforeseeable anomalies, Inquisitor. The teleportarian uses short burst warp infusion, and there was interference.
Looks like I need to find a way to stop that.
Correct. Addendum. Warp engine activation detected on the target. The mission should be resolved as soon as possible. Entering the immaterium on a Chaos vessel is calculated as an extremely undesirable outcome.
Well, it might be a Chaos vessel, but, you know, it looks very similar to ours, so we'll just ignore that. We'll be fine. Apologies, I've got a cough. My asthma's been playing up. I am trying to hold back the cough as much as possible while I record these things because I currently don't have anything backed up for next week. Boom. Champions ain't got nothing. So in the last episode, we were in the capital of Nereus 3. So if you recall, we went to a void port, as per Ragnar's request, which, you know, turned out to be somewhat valuable. Particularly for the rogue traders, but that's sort of her background, which is why she wanted us so badly to, you know, deal with it. But hey-ho. We got to the capital and it was just a mess. Pretty much everyone was dead. Everything was a ruin. It was just like a barren wasteland of ruins. It wasn't really a thriving capital city or anything. From what they had described of it, it didn't seem like a key location at all for any normal invaders, other than, I guess if it was Tyranids, probably just food, because it's human. Provide them with biomass. But like a lot of places just wouldn't really think to invade it because it didn't really offer many good resources outside of the fact that there was just people there. Now this obviously would beg the question why Chaos decided to go there, and it makes total sense. The Magus Biologus, Metrodora Thelema, she had informed us that there were still survivors in the city, but their numbers were dropping in a pattern. Now, this makes sense because Chaos will perform human sacrifices in a ritualistic nature, so a certain number of bodies being used, etc. makes sense for her theory. I say theory, it's not really a theory, is it? She probably knows, and let's face it, she was right. But anyway, yeah, we came through, cleared out the forces, but, you know, it just seems like a massive loss because, well, it's a capital city of thriving people, and they say it wasn't really something they thought to defend because they didn't have a military there, because they never thought someone would invade for resources because there's no point. But as I've said, Tyranids, biomass, they'd happily invade. Chaos, human sacrifice, so yeah, it seems a bit bizarre to not leave them with any sort of standing army or anything to protect them. But perhaps that's just me. Anyway, we managed to, you know, clear out the problem and shame, you know, we let a lot of people die, effectively. Potentially by the fact that we went to the ports first, rather than going to the actual capital city itself on Nereus 3. So whether or not you could blame Ragnar for a lot of those deaths, it's arguable, I'd say. But by the same token, not the worst thing in the world, I guess. I mean, they're dead now, they can't do anything about it. And the grim reality of the galaxy is, yeah, they're probably going to die sooner or later anyway. Didn't have a standing army. Probably not the way to look at it though. But don't, you know, don't tell the Inquisition. They don't need to know. Boom.
Let's see
Big
what's so
explosion.
important in the chest.
What's in the chest? Oh, it was something purple. Didn't quite see what it was. But anyway, yeah, we're now going to go on, and I'm hoping we do just jump into the boss battle in this episode. It doesn't end up being a separate episode, because it'll probably be like a 5-minute then. But Lord Antaroz, the bringer of damnation.
Look at this ship. It's hard to believe that those perverse monstrosities were once Astartes. It's shameful for every one of us.
Horus Lupercal was once the most beloved son of the Emperor.
Hey, big boy Horus.
None of us is safe from corruption.
I've heard of him before.
No survivors, Inquisitor.
Cause of the Horus heresy. And the setting would be, I believe, not Warhammer 40. Well, this is Warhammer 40k, but the Horus stuff would have been 30k. I think. I could be wrong because I don't really know that well. But I know of rough traitors and stuff in the past, which are what are considered Primarchs in today's thing, because Recruit Gulliman, or as a lot of people tend to call him, I think they call him Robot Girly Man or something like that. Anyway, he's a Primarch for the Ultramarines, and a lot of other first founding chapters are beholden to some sort of Primarch, although a lot of the Primarchs are basically MIA. No one knows what they are, what they're doing, or just haven't seen them in a very long time. But hey, look at me, expanding my knowledge. Oh, execute, nice. Big boom. Aha, I didn't jump here that time, did I? They're very bulky, but, you know, fine. The problem comes with the shooting ones more than anything than the melee-based ones. The melee-based ones get close to me and I just stun-lock them pretty much. Oh. Slow than a marine. That's what you like to see. Hey, back off, mate. I'm busy killing the spawns. Right, I'll get to you, mate. Stop. Dead. Hello? Oh, jumping away, are we? Somebody's worried. I'm gonna get to this guy if it's the last thing I do. Oh, that was a lot of damage coming out suddenly. It's not very nice. No heavier bolter on me. Yeah, back off. Don't need to fight you, spawn. Hello. That turret. God, the turret's just insane. Boom. Execution. So I've actually started putting points in the execute skill tree, so it happens more often. And then there'll also be buffs as a result. So at the moment I've only got 3 points in it, so I don't really have much in the way of buffs or anything. I just have it more likely currently. But next, I think the thing said it's minus 30% damage from other enemies.
Perhaps billions. Perished in this system.
After I've performed an execution, like 10 seconds after the execution's performed. I mean, that seems pretty good to be fair, because then if I get like in a big fight, which in the past where I've died, like, especially against things like flamers, you know, if you get in a big fight, then yeah, you can just cheekily execute someone, hopefully, and then you'll be fine. Hello!
No place left to hide, monster. Time
That doesn't
to
look very
return into
special.
the war, but this time without your wretched body.
Big words and little substance, mortal. As usual, you are just as blind as the false emperor. And that's saying something. But don't worry. I will keep you alive for a little while to witness the fruition of the War Master's plan.
Ah, I'm guessing you're not Lord Antaroz. Oh, that is Lord Antaroz. Huh. He's the War Master. Unless he's just meaning Abaddon to the spoiler. He's like the overall leader. So the Black Legion. Boom. Easy, mate. Tanking it. I'm not tanking it very well. I'm not tanking it very well. Oh, this isn't going well, is it? Right, we're doing a lot better. Lord Antaroz, the bringer of damnation.
War Master's plan, traitor.
Yeah, traitor. Suck it. I'll examine the cogitator in a minute. I'm busy. Again, it's the ranged stuff that does more damage to me. The melee I'm not fussed about, but thank God I pulled out the shield and actually used it. I don't think the flamers get stopped by the shield. Because like I can use that, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't stop the flamers, which is why they killed me previously. I can't remember. It's been a long while since then. My brain has only so much space for things. Ooh. Hello. There's always generally a chest in these rooms. Normally at the opposite end that you walked in, but very sneaky. Boom. In the chest. Sweet. See what you got. War Master Abaddon. I was right. Yes. Get in there. Look at me knowing things. Your last report was a source of grave disappointment to me, Antaroz. The word-bearers in the Alpha Legion aren't our equals by any means, but their battle performance has been lackluster during this endeavour, even by their standards. Huh. Fair enough. Immediate distraction since Lorgos sons have failed, the warp surges will soon begin to diminish. Counter-Rift hasn't even manifested yet. Those wretched Imperial dogs have gained some momentum. Hey, it's because I'm good.
The directive I have found in this cogitator is alarming. Abaddon, the cursed despoiler himself, was behind the invasion. I'm afraid it is only the beginning of the true horror.
We must warn the Caligari Conclave immediately.
Hey, right, that marks the end of this episode. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.